质感啊。
一凡把一凡叫过来，看他们让
太远了，就是对不上中心点。
对，主要这俩手机就隔两边。
我没插。没插好吗？刚你给我插上。
那你就只能选一个手机作为充电，就是它这个它不是那个管教会平台的嘛，这是 Facebook 社媒的，你看是哪个重要一点？
什么？哪个重要？
对，你就看这两个平台哪个重要，就一个，它就没办法，因为它这中间差着。
那个玉姐，咱们这两个手机
跟上午带
哪个重要？
他们都有小米，他们出来中间。
咱们也有小米。
什么？
那个，你看这两个手机它都不在中心点，如果你对上这个的话，这个就偏了。如果对这个的话，这个就会偏一点。
没事，让他俩稍微，你俩紧凑站的时候，一凡再往那个，对，
然后我本来想把这个往中间调一调，但是对这儿会漏风，
对不行。
哎呀，
对，感觉要吐了的那种感觉，看一
下一下啊。
好，马上开始了啊！
你看这个角度有。
我这个今天不干什么。
不要着急，
可难受了。那一会儿你放视频就行啊。
朝天的。
一会儿你还要转那个摄像头啊，放微表。好，对，我感觉那个开始啊！哎，你是不是先下来？对吧？那个牌在这儿呢。
这个是已经开始了。
嗯。咱们不用带小蜜蜂吗？不用，行。
我这个开始了。
一会儿吃纸，然后没看能听见。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to join us. My name is Rita. I'm honored with also today's live streaming. Now let's introduce our streamer today, Miss Tessie. Tessie, key account manager, professional market, Europe, Latin America, and North America. Professional products, very much proficient and fasteners. Winner by Sales Award 2017 and 2018. Winner of Products Expert Award of 2019 and 2020. Winner of Products Winner by Sales Award of 2017, 2018, and 2020. Now, Tessie, please.
Hello everyone, welcome to join our live streaming. My name is Tessie. I'm happy to have a wonderful time with you today.
Today on live streaming, we have three parts: the company introduction, product show, and the flash sale activity.
Our main products are fasteners, including both nuts and washer. Please stay tuned. We will have a big flash sale activities after products show.
Okay, now let's move to the first part.
First part, let's watch our company video.
It is well known that China is the iron and steel industrial center of the world, and Hebei is the iron and steel industrial center of China. Hebei Sinostar, one of the top 10 building material exporters in Hebei, has been adhering conservatively to its overall business philosophy of quality, service, honesty, specialty, and innovation as its establishment. All our employees devote enormous time and energy to meet the need of the market, steadily boosting the corporate sales. We are committed to provide one-stop building materials, sourcing solutions for overseas buyers. We mainly deal in roofing sheets, metal pipes, fittings and valves, wire and mesh, metal fence, iron art, fastener and screw, home DIY decoration, and other steel products. We now work with more than 500 selected and inspected mills of A level to provide our customers with low-cost guarantee. We also maintain a long-term cooperation with world-famous contractors, wholesalers, and home centers. The Hebei Sinostar has 6 complete management systems: the CMS, Commodity Management System, QMS, Quality quality management system, PMS, pricing management system, LMS, logistic management system, FMS, financing management system, and ASS, after sales service system. We inspect and supervise the whole process of production, from mill sourcing, order placing, raw materials, manufacturing, packaging, and warehousing till container loading, so as to continuously provide our customers with products and services of high quality. We have our own logistics department and freight forwarder that are responsible for the last mile logistics, providing DDP destination customs clearance and third-party logistics services for overseas buyers. The Bay Sino staff is proud of its young, professional, and well-trained team with great passion and creativity. Together with the efforts of all members of our group, we believe that the Bay Sino staff will soon become a flagship of the Bay foreign trade industry.
Okay, now let's back to our live streaming.
Okay, can I see it from our next video?
Yes, press good.
We get to know a lot about Hebei Center staff from this video. Now let's talk more. What's the advantage of Hebei Center staff?
Yeah, we provide one-stop building material sourcing solutions, and our main products including roofing sheet, metal pipe, wire and mesh, fins and gauge, fittings and valves, fastener and screw, iron arch, scaffolding, stainless steel, aluminum series, and other steel products. You can easily buy whatever you need here to save time, and that's why many big importers and home centers have maintained cooperation with us over 10 years.
Okay, as you can see, we have so many different products. And how can we ensure the competitive price?
Yeah, we have mature supply chain and currently work with more than 500 selected and inspected mills, which enable us to provide the most competitive price for each wax order. For example, we can issue order of 1,700 tons black pipe last December. According to the advantage of different mills, we arranged production in 13 mills. And it ensures that each side is the lowest, and this cannot be done by a specific factory itself.
Okay, sounds very good. And another important question, how to guarantee the quality and delivery time?
Yeah, our customer can rely on our service or inspection. We set up a well-trained quality control team, and our QC will follow up every step of manufacturing process and ensure the quality, quantity, packing, and delivery time in conformity with our buyer's order and related to international standards.
So whether the inspection is same as a third-party inspection?
Yes, similar. After inspection, we will do an inspection report just like third-party agency sent to customer. Here we can together to show our customer the inspection report. Okay. Yeah. We can see here. This is our samples of the inspection report. We can see here. And then for the inspection report, I'm mainly divided into 4 parts. And then like the first part, like the first page is the brief introduction of the contract and like the contract number and the description of the goods. Okay, now let's introduce the first part. The first part is including the cargo warehousing and the surface weighing pictures. And on this part, we can see here, we will put the pictures just like the warehousing picture and the surface and the conductor surface pictures. And now let's introduce the second part. And on this second part is the dimension measure pictures. And on this part of our QC will totally show the intact pictures of the total size. And like this first page is the both check size, like head size and the head thickness. And also this is the body length. And this is the carton labels. And this page also the different size of the 1/2 inch by 1 inch. And okay, this is our NARS and other size match, and this is the plain washer. Also these also other plain washer size. Yeah, we can see on this second part we must to show our customer total pictures of the of the groups. And now let's introduce our third part. The third part is the container loading pictures. And on this part, we will show the loading container pictures like the totally open picture and the half open picture and closed picture and to our customer. And then the last part is just sum up the conditions statement, like we will totally show the storage is warehouse and the surface weighing is good order and condition and packing is like carton and pallet. Then the size must comply with all orders requests. And then here is with the survivor and the reviver. And this date is our loading container date. Okay, that's all. I think from this inspection report, it's very clear for our customer to check over the cargo situation and the quality.
Okay, I think many customers will like this inspection report. It's very useful.
Yes, it's helpful and also can help our customer to save over the inspection charges.
Okay, very good. And then let's move to the next part, the product introduction. Today, our live streaming focuses on the Europe, Latin America, and the North American market. And the main products are bolts, nuts, and washer. And each type has a flashlight activity.
Yes. Okay, firstly, let's together to watch our production video of the bolts and nuts. Together to watch that.
Some bolts are made from what's called steel wire rod. After spending up to 30 hours in a furnace to soften it enough to be worked, the wire rod goes into a bath of sulfuric acid to remove any rust particles. It's rinsed in water, then coated with phosphate, a chemical compound. This prevents the steel from rusting before the bolt forming begins and lubricates the steel to make forming easier. They form the bolts by cold forging, shaping the steel at room temperature by forcing it through various dies at high pressure. The forming machine first straightens the wire rod, then cuts it into pieces slightly longer than the bolt length. The extra will become the bolt head. Each piece goes through a die that makes it perfectly round, then through a series of dies that progressively shape the head of the bolt on one end. The machine heads up to 300 bolts per minute. Here's what the heading stages look like in slow motion. This die creates a slight collar. The next one turns it into a round head. Then the last die transforms that into a hexagonal head, the most common shape. Next, the machine forms the opposite end of the bolt. A tool called the pointer shapes the bottom of each bolt, creating what's called the chamfer, the part the nut catches onto. Here's the bolt before and after the chamfer. The bolt needs threads to enable the nut to screw onto it. Once again, they use the cold forging method. High-pressure rollers press in the thread pattern, as we see here in slow motion. This is the actual speed, up to 300 bolts per minute. During each production run, they take several samples to verify dimensions. They use various measuring devices, a micrometer to check the bolt's length, calipers to measure the width of the head, and a ring gauge to check the threads. To make the nuts, they use a process called hot forging. They cut steel bars into small pieces known as slugs, then heat them to 1200 degrees Celsius to make them malleable. As we see here in slow motion, hydraulic hammers punch the slugs into hexagons, while a die pierces the hole. Then a tool called a tapper drives into the hole to cut the threads. That black liquid is a lubricant oil to minimize the wear and tear on the tappers. The nuts and bolts now go into an oven at 870 degrees Celsius for about an hour. This gives them the required strength. Then a rapid cooling in oil for 5 minutes solidifies the steel's internal structure. By now, the steel is hard but brittle, so they heat the nuts and bolts for another hour. This removes their brittleness, yet maintains their strength. The quality control team pulls samples off the line, measuring how much force it takes to break them. If a bolt meets its minimum strength requirement, it passes inspection, provided the break occurred in the threading, the weakest part. Finally, packaging, labeled among other things by size and grade. Nuts.
Okay, now let's back to our live streaming.
Okay, you can see actually many customers will know the production process of the bolts and nuts products.
Yes, I think so. It's very clearly.
Yeah, and as you can see, we have so many different samples here to introduce to us.
Yes, of course. And today in our live streaming, we will introduce the bolts like this one, the hexagonal bolts, and the nuts, also the shape is hexagonal nuts. And we also will introduce the pen washer and the spring lock washer.
Okay, these bolts, nuts, and the washers are standard parts.
Yes, the bolts and nuts are mainly divided into two kinds, the standard parts and the non-standard parts. And for the standard parts, our customer needs to provide just like the standards and also the specification, like the size and also the strength grade, material and surface treatment, and also the packing. Then we can quote the price. And for the non-standard parts, except the mentioned items, and also need our customer to provide the data drawings is more better.
Okay, and what's the common international standards?
Yeah, there are many different standards and in the world, and just like the DIN is the Germany standard, and the ANSI, the American standard. Also, GB is China's standard, and also we have GIS is Japanese standard. The most common standard is Germany and the American standard.
Okay, and we all know these bolts and nuts have many different materials.
Yes.
What's the main materials of these products?
Yeah, there are also the main different materials, just like the most common like carbon steel, like this one is carbon steel. Also, we have this one like the stainless steel.
Okay.
Also, the copper and the aluminum, and also very common materials. Yeah, and for this one like the stainless steel is the SS304 and SS16 is the most popular one.
Okay, stainless steel.
Yeah, and for the carbon steel, like this one is most carbon, and like this one, we have the many divided into different grades, like the low carbon steel, yeah, medium carbon steel, high carbon steel, alloy steel. Yeah, many different types.
Okay, and we have so many different materials and the grade. How can our customers clearly express the specification?
Yeah, now I have a sample to show our customer, as you can see here. Okay, and this one is, this full name is written by our guest. It's M4-0.798. Now let's introduce specifications of details like this. Now at first let's introduce the 4, and the 4 means is the diameter is the 4 millimeter. And the 0.7 is means the thread pitch is 0.7 millimeter. And also the 8 means the body length is 8 millimeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can see we have so many different products here. The surface of the samples are different. Could you introduce to us?
Yeah, of course. And now let's introduce to our different surface. And first, let's introduce this one. This is the most common surface treatment, like these two kinds. We call it zinc plated. Yeah. We know that surface treatment is just to anti-rust and for the carbon steels. And the most most common surface treatment that's like this kind is zinc plated, and for this type is we call it white, we call it white zinc plated, and also for this kind we call it blue white. And compared together, we'll find this surface have a little blue.
Yeah.
So we call it blue white surface treatment and blue white zinc plated. And also for the zinc plated, we also have this type. It's also is different.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's yellow color, and also we call it yellow zinc plated. Yeah, and except that we also have like this one. This one we can see here is just a plain color, no any other treatment. So yeah, we call it a plain surface treatment because for this kind we didn't do any other treatment, surface treatment, just to oil to anti-rust.
Okay.
And also we have this one. It's also very common. Yeah, this we call it black oxidations. It's also very popular surface treatment. And now let's introduce this one. Can see here. And now let's together to see that. Yeah, for this kind we can see compare with the zinc plated one. This one has different colors and the surface treatments are little matte. And for this kind we call it hot dip galvanized. And for this type, compare with the zinc plated one, we can see the zinc plated one, the surface more smooth and more shiny and beautiful. Yeah. But for the hot dip galvanized, the advantage is that the hot dip galvanized have very, very good rust resistance, and it can manage this 300 hours. So for the test of the salt spray test, to get that hours and a very good rust resistance.
Multi quality.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I see how to distinguish the different grade.
Yeah. No, we have many. We can see here from this. Yeah, we know the strings grade always for our customer refer to our customer's application. And we can see this both is marked 8.8. Yeah, for this grade, it's just this both grade. Yeah, for the both, we will mark the grade on the head. Yeah, this one is 8.8.
Okay.
And the different kinds of carbon steels have different grade. Just for the carbon steel, both we have the 4.8. Yeah, 5.8, 6.8, and like this one, 8.8, and we also have the 10.9 and 12.9.
Okay.
Yeah, and for this nuts, we also have many different grades, just like the A4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Yeah, the different grades have the different useful application. And for this one, you can see the grades generally. If the grade below to the 8.8, we call it the common both. And if the grade higher or above this 8.8, and also of course including the 8.8, we call it the high strength both. And for the high strength both, when you do the manufacturing, we need to do the heat treated and oil or water quenching.
Okay, and then let's move to the washer products. You can see you have two washers here. This one and looks like this. What's the difference between them?
Yeah, this is many different two kinds of the washers, and for this one we call it plain washer, and this one we call it the spring lock washer. It's different, useful. And then for the plain washer, we can to have a samples on here. The main role of the plain washer is just placed between the balls and nuts like this one. Yeah, this one placed.
Okay.
Yeah, place the balls between the balls and the nuts, which increasing the surface area of connecting parts, reducing the pressure of unit per unit area, and protecting the surface of connected parts from being damaged. This is his main role. And also for the spring lock washer, and this one intense is different. We have a cut from here. For this one, the main role is just to prevent the nut from loosen.
Okay. And for the fastener products, was the common packing?
Yeah. No, for the fasteners, we can do the packing from our customers' request, and the most common packing is just like 25 or 20 kilos carton with pallet. And also I have other customers who want the small packing, just like 1 kg, 1,000 pieces, 100 pieces, small box or small plastic bag. Yeah, we also can do that with small packing. Then we can now on our table we have 2 small packing like this. And this is our AYA brand packing and small box for the balls and nuts, and for this is just 1,000 pieces. It's our label. And we also have this small packing like this plastic box. This plastic box also the 1,000 pieces. The box also is our AYA labels. It's for the balls. Yeah, you can see and do the small packing from our customers' request. If you have any other require of the packing, please send to us. We can code the price as our customers' request.
Okay, thanks, Tassie. Thanks for the detailed introduction. Okay, and then Tassie, let's go to the next part.
Yeah.
The most interest of our customers, the flash sale activity.
Yeah.
What's the flash sale activities of today's fastener products in your live streaming?
Yeah, okay. Today in our live streaming for the both nuts and the washer and the totally items, our customer can get 3% discount for totally size.
Okay, 3% discount for all the fastener products.
Yes, our customer can get 3% discount for the total item like balls, nuts, and the washer. If you are interested on the items of the balls, nuts, and the washer, please leave your message and our customer service will contact you soon.
Okay, if you want to order, please take this chance to contact the customer service. We'll contact you as soon as possible.
Yes, please take this chance to contact. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Now the product introduction, the flash sale activities are finished.
Yes, thanks for watching our live streaming.
Thanks for all support. And now we can see my customers are contacting us.
If I have any other questions, please initiate one-to-one meeting. We are waiting for you.
Welcome to John Hebei Sendo Star live streaming at China time 21 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow we also have money flash sale activities on both nuts and the washer. Please stay.
Watch WeChat. Scan WeChat.
You can scan our WeChat QR code. We'll answer any question for you immediately.
Friends who not caught up with our live streaming, please reverse back and watch our reply. Okay, thanks for everyone. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
感觉最后说了点啥？
没了。